Hi, it's Gary with Successful Gardens, and today we're talking about amaryllis, a particular kind of amaryllis. I have a tendency to collect amaryllis. It's one of my favorite holiday flowers, but there's so many to choose from, and every year I add to my collection. This year I added 6. One I wanted to pay particularly attention to, and maybe you've seen them in the stores, and it's a waxed bulb instead of the traditional bulb that's empty or one that comes in a box and you plant it up. This particular amaryllis bulb has been dipped in wax. So what makes this one so special? As you can see, this one's already getting ready to bloom. The amaryllis bulb is a great big storage unit. It has all the energy, all the nutrients, everything it needs to bloom. And so that's why you often find it in displays that are displayed just on gravel or on glass rocks, in vases, and you see all of the roots growing down into water, or you can see them potted up, planted up, and that's what I usually do. And if they are potted and planted, you have a tendency to keep them year after year. But a few years ago, a trend that happened in the industry was they started dipping the bulb into a wax covering, inserting a base or a stand on the bottom of it, so then it could just stand by itself, solely by itself. Great for centerpieces. You didn't have to worry about potting soil. You didn't have to worry about excess water, watering it, or anything like that. As the instructions read on the package, it says, take it out of the package, set it on the table, give it plenty of light, and boom, you've got your amaryllis that will start blooming. Now, this particular one has 2 different flower spikes on it. This one is getting ready to bloom, whereas this one's going to follow in a couple of weeks. You often hear of the KISS method in everything that you do. Keep it simple, stupid. Well, with this amaryllis in wax, all you have to do is kiss it. Keep it simple. Smarty. How about that? We'll go with Smarty. You don't have to water. You don't have to try to take your watering can and water deep inside. There is enough nutrients and water, moisture in that bulb to cause it to flower. Now, the bad thing is, for the most part, most people just toss it away, throw it in the garbage. And you can do that. It's just the gardener in me has the hardest time throwing a living plant away, knowing that I could do something with it. So if by chance you wanted to try to salvage and keep this amaryllis bulb so it grows next year, you would just carefully cut down the side of the bulb. At that point, you would, of the wax that's on the bulb, exposing the bulb. I can already feel that the bulb has lost a lot of its volume. You know, traditional bulbs are nice and firm, kind of like how an onion is. Well, this one, I've already can feel that it's already depleted some of its nutrients, some of its water, and so it's starting to shrivel on the inside. There's not going to be a lot of energy left in that bulb, so yeah, you can throw it away. If you do want to try to keep it, cut the wax off, expose that bulb, plant it up. It will start to leaf out by the time the flowers are done, and then water it, give it some fertilizer, expose it to the bright sun, and grow it on the best that you can. In warmer climates, zone 7 or 8, 9 and 10, you can actually take the bulb and plant it outside. In zones 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where we have harsh winters or colder winters, you will want to pot that up. You can take the plant outside once it stops freezing. So in late April, part of May, let it grow on vegetatively. with all of its leaves. That way it regenerates and restores the nutrients that it needs in the bulbs. And then you just start that process all over again. But how simple is having a waxed amaryllis bulb for the holidays? You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to fertilize it. You don't have to water it. You just let it sit, flower, and enjoy. All right, this is Gary with Successful Gardens. If you have questions about other amaryllis, I have plenty to share on those. In fact, how I planted last year, planted 30 different types of amaryllis. This year, I've narrowed that down to 6. I like amaryllis and I might have a problem. So until next time, this is Gary. Thanks for watching. And remember, let's get growing.